So here we will run the load data into interface table. For this, we will have an ESS job called load interface file for import. So using that ESS job, we will push the data into Oracle interface table. And from there, once the data is stored in interface, we have the standard ESS jobs, or in Oracle application terminology, it is standard interface concurrent program to import the data into base tables. Now, when we are importing the bulk data, it may take a while for import process to complete. Instead of waiting for it to complete, we will create one more integration called as callback integration. So how this callback integration triggers is ESS job completion would be this integration trigger point. Oracle has by default configured that triggering connection. And once this ESS job completes, this callback integration will automatically get triggered, and it will share the notification to the user on success or error of the program, inclusive the records which are errored in a file attachment. Are we clear till here, or any questions?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm expecting some interactive session here. No one are responsive. Can you repeat, Mahesh? Any question for you? The FBDI integration you're asking? Okay. So what is it? Okay. In Oracle applications, so first I'll explain Oracle applications interface process, and I'll compare that with Fusion integration process. So in Oracle applications, whenever we have a requirement of working on an interface, which is a file based, what is the step-by-step process? First, we will write shell script to interact with FTP, get the file, store it in our server, read the file using UTL, and push the data into staging table, write a PLSQL package for validating the data, and push that data into interface table once all validations are successful, and then run the standard interface program to import the data into Oracle application. And after standard interface program completes, you will run a report to reconcile the data. Reconciliation here means validating the data on what all data has been inserted into application for reporting purpose. Correct? Are we good till here? Now, comparing the same here. Here also we will have FTP server. To communicate with FTP server, we will have the FTP adapter. Using FTP adapter, we will read the files and we will push the data into Oracle ATP database. So once the data is in ATP database, we will write a PLSQL package to transform the data and store in interface table. So interface table also are the custom tables here. Oracle will not provide any tables. You will create with some naming convention as iFace table, and you will insert the validated data after transformation into those interface tables. After putting the data into interface tables, you will create a CSV file with the same order of the columns present in FBDI file. I'll show you the FBDI files, how they look like. And once the CSV file is created, after the data transformation, we need to load that data into Oracle Fusion interface table. So for loading the data into Fusion interface table, we have a standard ESS job. Now, I'm reiterating, ESS job in Fusion is concurrent programming Oracle application, but you should only call it as ESS job in Fusion, not concurrent program. Okay. The ESS job name is load interface file for import. That is the ESS job name. We will run it, and on running that, the data will be moved to Oracle Fusion standard interface table. After that, Oracle has provided few standard import programs, import ESS jobs. So that is used to push the data into Oracle base tables in Fusion. So it may take a while for loading the data into standard table because when there are huge set of records, Oracle cannot process them in seconds. It may take even minutes sometime. So in that point of time, instead of waiting for the ESS job to complete to notify the users on the data transmission, what we will do is we will create a different integration called as callback. In the callback integration, it is an integration auto configured by Oracle, which or whose mechanism is to start automatically when the ESS job completes. So that is the triggering point for OIC integration. So this will have a simple logic. The logic is to notify the user by picking up the status of your ESS job and the error file. It can notify the user with a file error file attached to it. So this is how the standard interface works in Fusion using FBDI approach. Now how we can get the FBDI files? So just go to Google and search for FBDI file for invoice import. Payables standard invoice import. Here we have this is the link to get the FBDI file. So the first link will always be correct only most of times. You don't really need to search throughout the Google. Here, the UCM account. This is the path for UCM account, and this is the object owner. And payable standard invoice import is your ESS job name. Click on the XLSM template and open the downloaded file. So this is the format of the FBDI file or the CSV file you create in OIC. So this is the format we use while creating the CSV file. So the column should be in exact same format and it should be in CSV format. A comma separated value is always supported by Oracle. So how many ever columns are there? Those many number of comma separated values you should have. And if you look at the FBDI, this to work on this Excel template, your macros should be enabled. So right now this is my personal system. So here we do not have the macros enabled. There is a small setup needed to unlock this mechanism in Excel. So in this FBDI import, you'll have two files. One is invoice, second one is invoice lines. So this way we can validate our data creation in the OIC. Are we okay till here? Any questions?
Can we edit once it will be generated after generating?
After generating, it will generate a CSV file. It can be opened in Notepad and you can edit it. If you are doing a manual process, it is always recommended to use this Excel template to load your data in these records and click on generate CSV file.
So it is editable even after the CSV file is generated.
It is editable. The file will normally get generated in a zip. You can extract that, edit it, and reload it into the zip file.
Okay.
And we shall continue with these topics tomorrow. And all these topics take a little while to complete. So let's close for the day and rejoin tomorrow. Thank you.
You